Hey, friends.
Welcome to Leave Me Alone. I'm working on it.
LMAIWOI.
Okay. I liked
That
it.
it's a
See,
real long acronym.
that one I liked. It
That
is
what you
long.
liked?
I did like that. But we
Congratulations
need
to
to just
me
add like a
then.
little something to it because that's how
Like a
you
little
go
jingle.
LM. Yeah. No, like
L
I'm thinking
M
like if
A
you
I W O I.
little, little clap there.
My feeling here is we should both stick to what we're good at, and coming up with jingles is not it.
I
I just
feel
want
like
to
if we
tough love
actually
us in
sat
this moment.
down and put some energy into it, we'd be okay.
As
I
much as I
think we
sing all the time, like I definitely know where my strengths are. Like, don't get me wrong.
No, I think we could. It just takes a little bit of, and obviously we need some help.
For
But
sure.
so there have been a couple of things I've just needed to get off my chest, and
Okay.
I'm taking everybody along on this journey. It
Let's
is what
go
it is.
on a
It's
rant.
kind. It's not really a rant. It's more like a come to Jesus moment for all of us.
Okay, 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 okay.
The first thing I want to talk about today is money.
Money, 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 money. Money.
Okay. But actually, the first thing I want to talk about today, or the first thing I want to say today, actually, is get out of the friendship group if it's putting pressure on your finances. Like,
Shoo.
it's cute that we want to go on a group trip. It's cute that we all go out and hang out. We go to the newest spots, the
Yeah.
coolest clubs. We have drinks. We go to dinner at these cute places. We dress up for the gram. Like, it's
Yeah.
cute. It's cute that when each person is getting married, we buy Ashoebi. You know what Ashoebi is, right?
Mm,
Okay. So, Ashoe,
the
when,
the thing. The
no, that's
hatred.
Gile. The headdress is Gile.
Dang it.
Ashoebi is so, for instance, when I was getting married, and I'm sure you remember from that day,
Mm.
you probably remember that there were groups of people wearing the same clothes, same
Yes.
color, same fabric. So, like, my
Yes.
friends were wearing the same
I
thing. My
felt
fam,
so left out. I was like, I did not get the memo, friends.
yeah. I mean, because you guys were gonna fly in for this, and it was
No,
just a
I'm
lot of we're
teasing.
like, "Ugh,
I'm
it's
teasing.
fine."
Yeah,
But that's what Ashoebi is. So you
yeah.
pick, you pick an outfit, you pick a fabric, like lace, something beautiful in your color, in your
Yeah.
wedding colors, and you
Yes.
sell it to your friends, and they
Got
buy
it.
it, and they
Oh,
make
they
they
sell
sew it.
it.
Mm. You
Okay.
you sew, they go to the tailor, they have it made, they wear it with the gele. It's beautiful. It's for the gram. It's squad goals. Bella Niger weddings will carry it. It's amazing. But Ashwebi is not very expensive.
Okay.
It used to be like 20,000 naira, 25,000 naira kind of Ashwebi. Now it's like in the hundreds of thousands for 6 yards of Ashwebi.
Sure.
So, yeah, if I cannot afford it, don't let the pressure of being squad goals
Mm,
drain your
force
finances.
you into it. Mm.
Like the other example I've seen is these bachelorette team bride matching outfits that people wear, and we all go. I saw this one. I think it was on Reddit where this girl was talking about how the bride wanted them all, like all of her girls, to go away to Italy, I think it
Mm.
was, for the
Mm.
bridal shower. And then
Sure.
they were all still gonna buy like these matching outfits, and then there was gonna be like a photo shoot. And she was just like, "How much money is this?" And she was like, I don't think I can afford this." But she did, like, she
Yeah.
felt awkward saying
Yeah.
it on the group because everyone else seemed really keen.
Shame. Yeah.
Exit the friendship group if it's putting pressure on your finances. If you
Look,
cannot afford the Ashwabi or the bachelorette party, it's okay.
it's okay. It's okay. I think that there needs to be two sides to this chat, because the one side is you need to feel comfortable and free with your friends to be like, "Hey guys, I can't afford this thing right now," or "I'm
Mm,
tapping out of this one, like I'm sitting this one out." The other side of that coin is your friends need to be like, "Okay, cool, no worries, we
yeah.
understand."
Yeah.
Because you also have the friends that are like, no, but it's my wedding and you have to be
Exactly. You have
there.
to
Like,
come.
of course, you have to like spend many, many thousands of euros on a trip to
Mm.
Italy. And of course, you have to do this thing. And I think there's a conversation here about weddings in general, about
Weddings are a
who
money
spends
guzzler.
what and when and where. In truth, because like I have seen, so I plan weddings and work as an event planner sometimes. And I have seen brides be from the most chilled, the most relaxed, right
Mm.
through to the most demanding. Like,
Mm.
okay, I'm getting married and I want all my bridesmaids, my bridesmaids to wear a certain kind of dress. And the dress must be dripping in Swarovski crystals, but also you pay for your own dress. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Huh?
if it's me, I'm like, okay, I won't be a bridesmaid. Thank you for asking me, but I can't meet this criteria. You
Yeah,
know, like
because that's insane.
it's crazy. No, no, no. I have seen insane, insane, insane things. And it's all in the name of like, oh, it's my wedding, therefore you must. It's kind of lauded
No,
over
ma'am.
family members, over friends, that this is now the expectation because I am getting married. So so I do think it's a two-sided chat. One, as the friends, you need to be like, "Oh, okay, cool. I fully respect your decision to tap out." And of course, the other side is being confident and comfortable enough to say, "I'm not going to go into debt because you want to go to Bali this weekend."
Yeah. If
Like
you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Don't
yeah.
ever let anyone make you feel bad for saying you can't afford something. They are not in
Yeah.
charge of your finances. They're not responsible
Mm.
for it. They don't know how much you're making. Or even if they do know how much you're making, they don't know how you're spending your money. You don't owe it to them to explain it to them. It's
Yeah.
possible you're saving up to buy a house. You're saving up to buy a car. You're saving up to get married. You're saving up because you're expecting a baby. I don't have these extra expenses to go to Bali on a whim. Not gonna happen. Don't feel bad to say,
Yes.
oh, this is a great plan, great idea. Love it for you guys. I'm out. I can't afford it.
Yeah.
You know, don't feel like we want to go have a girls' spa day. Right now, I ain't going to the spa. It's not in the budget. I don't have the, don't worry, I have creams. I will bath at home. I will moisturize. I don't face scrub. Mask. We've got all of those things. It costs you way less than paying to go to a luxurious spa. I can't afford that right now. So if you
And
guys
that's okay.
are it, and that's okay. And
Mm.
I'm not upset with you if the group is moving forward without me. If you guys want to go
Yeah,
and do this
yeah.
thing,
You guys want to
voila,
live your best.
have a good
Live
time.
your
Send me the
best life.
photos, but I cannot afford it. I'm not doing it. Don't feel
Yeah,
bad to say that,
yeah.
and just remove yourself from the situation. It's okay.
Mm,
That's
mm.
number one. Number two, I was on Instagram. Sorry, like I said, a million and one things I need to get off my chest today, so we're gonna do it.
It's Aura's
Number
ranting
two.
season, and we're just here along for the ride.
What you signed up for.
Yeah,
Um,
tell me. Number two.
number two, I saw this video of Pamela Anderson,
Mm,
um, and her no makeup lifestyle, right?
I saw this.
And I think
Yeah.
she's been on this journey for a while. Now she's
Mm.
chosen to go makeup free for like different reasons, But from what she's saying, like what inspired her or what kicked off this journey for her was because her longtime makeup artist died. And
God.
I I read this online. So she quote unquote said she was so used to working with her. She was the best. She loved working with her. And then when she passed away, she was just like, is there any point doing makeup now that she's not here? Like that's
Oh,
kind of how it
wow.
started for her. And then she went into this journey of like actually discovering herself and self-reflection and all of that. And now she's
Mm.
basically on a journey of, I want to say, giving the beauty industry the finger because she's like, you don't define me. I can
Yeah.
choose to do whatever I want. She's being
Yeah.
rebellious and she's going to like
Yeah.
award shows with her face fully bare.
Yeah.
Happy for her.
Yeah.
Love it for her.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys did this too, right? Like,
Yes.
I don't know, many
Alicia
years
Keys did
ago.
it as well. Mhm, mhm.
Back with the makeup now, but she
Oh,
did
is
it.
she?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, she
I didn't
sometimes
know.
you see it. She does glam, she does look. Love it for them. Great. You don't want to wear makeup? Amazing. I'm with you. I'll take a selfie with you. You want to wear makeup? Like you want to be Beyonce? I'm with you. But this thing that you people are saying of if a woman is really confident, she will not wear makeup. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't want to hear it. It's got
Who is saying
nothing.
this thing?
Every comment section, whenever people the issue of makeup comes up, it's always that the reason women wear makeup is because we're insecure. It's because we're not confident. It's because we're not happy with how we look. And like if you really were happy and confident and self-secure or whatever, whatever, you don't need makeup. You're beautiful just the way you are. I know. I wake up
She's like, "I'm aware."
fully aware.
That's so
Scripture says I am
funny.
fearfully and wonderfully made. I know
Thank
because
you.
I got
Amen.
my melanin. I mean, what more do I want? And then by the time I get those braids in, you know, when you get your hair braided, like that first
Yo,
1 week
yeah,
when
that
everything's
first
tight,
it's
you
nice.
don't even need makeup. Just moisturizer and you're glowing. I
Stunning.
know. I'm choosing to wear it because it's fun,
Because it's
because
fun
it's
and I'm
nice.
happy.
It
Yeah.
accentuates my features. I can
Yeah.
also choose not to wear it, and I have done so. But this,
Mm.
and so I don't subscribe to the idea that the people who wear makeup have something wrong with them. If you don't want to, love it for you, babes.
Yeah.
It's not a reason
Makeup
to
is
judge
also
some
like
people who want to.
makeup is also a beautiful expression. Like it's an
It's
expression of
art.
self. Like I've seen people do amazing things with makeup that I
Mm,
in my wildest dreams I didn't even think was possible. It is
yeah.
art. It is an expression. It is like I get to what I'm feeling inside, I get to now show it outside, you know?
Mm,
And I love that. I love that. I think that that's amazing. I think that there's also like and I've seen this mostly in comments from men, okay, on women who like will have a natural look and then they'll be like, "Oh, I love a no makeup look." And all of the Huns are like, "Please, the amount of work that went into making a no makeup look, like you would be so surprised." You know? So like I'm also just like there's a level of like education and literacy that's also needed on this
yeah.
whole makeup no makeup thing because guys will be like, "Oh, I hate it when they're so like glammed up. I just love like a natural look," and then show you a picture of someone who like
Wearing a full
definitely
face.
has like a full face of makeup on, like you know. So, so
Then
yeah.
also this idea that women wear makeup for men. Oh, please.
Oh gosh. You
And
know,
I've said this before.
you and I were talking about this. Actually, finish your thought because I think you're going to say what I think you're going to say.
Yeah, I've said this before. Women dress more for other women than they ever do for
There it
men.
is. There it is. This is
I'm
so true. This is
just a little
so
secret. Let's
true.
let you in on a little secret here. We're more concerned about what the women in the room think about our outfit, our hair, our nails. I'll give you an example. I've been very lazy the last couple of months. I have not, and Cassie and I were talking about, I didn't do my
Yeah,
nails, my toes are unpainted. And underneath this
it's
wig, oh
wild.
boy, you don't want to know what's underneath this wig. I just, like, I keep telling myself I'm going to book and get my hair braided because I love to braid my hair, but oh,
Mm,
it's just, it hasn't happened. And so I needed to go, I was going downstairs to go chat with someone, another woman.
yeah,
Um, and she always looks put together. Like she's a gorgeous woman, always looks put together. And
yeah.
now I'm in my house going to go talk to her because I think my internet had an issue and I needed to go speak with her. But now I'm stressed because I'm like, I'm out here looking like a hobo. Now I want to go to this girl who is the definition of put together. Like I've never seen her
Wow.
once not put together. So
Yeah.
now I'm brushing out hair, I'm oiling it, I'm wearing moisturizer and lip gloss and making sure underneath my nails are clean and putting on clean pants because I want to go talk to a woman.
It's so true. Like when a guy will be like, "Oh, like if I dress up, because if I dress up or whatever, and a guy's like, "Oh, Cassie, you look really pretty," I'm like, "Oh, thank you." But if a girl is like, "Cassie, you look really pretty," I'm like, "Thank you." I'm like, "I did this, I did this. This is the color of my nails. This is where I got my dress." Like it
It's like
means
this, you got the stamp of approval.
exactly. It means so much more to me when like a girl or like a friend who's a girl is like, "Girl, you look good." I'm like, "Babes, thank you." I think it's also an element because the girl understands the energy and the
That's what
effort
I was
that
going
went
to say.
into
And the
looking like I
details.
look and the
And the
detail.
details. A man
She
just thinks you
gets
look
it.
nice, but the woman
Yes.
understands the details
A man
and the
just thinks you look
energy.
nice and that it just happened. Like it just happened that you look nice. A girl understands the detail, understands that
The planning.
while you're here at this event, in your room, back at your house, there are clothes all over,
Everywhere. Makeup scattered on the
makeup
counter.
everywhere. Like she
You've had
gets
to wipe under your nails after doing foundation. The girl understands. That's
understands.
who we're dressing up for.
Ah. It's so true. You said this to me, you said it to me a while ago, and I was like, this truer words have never been spoken.
So this idea that we're not, and sometimes you're doing it for yourself as well, like the makeup,
Mm.
the hair, the clothes,
Mm.
because
Mm.
you're the one who said this to me. Look good, feel good is a real thing.
It's a real
It's a
thing.
real thing. It's an energy
Mm.
boost. And I remember when I was dragging you, yes, kicking and screaming to do a photo shoot for your birthday. I remember
Oh my
saying to you,
gosh.
you get your face done, you get your hair done, you put on a
Yeah.
nice outfit, and the
Yeah.
photographer styles you and takes pictures, and it comes out, and you see yourself in a different light. You see
It's
yourself as like the
true.
best version of yourself, and it inspires
It's
you to
true.
actually work towards becoming that woman, that powerful, confident woman that you can see in the photos. You
It's
know,
true.
it
It's
just
true.
so
That photo this week, someone
mm,
said to me, like, because I made it my profile picture at work,
yeah.
like on the work
Oh,
platforms.
cute. Yeah.
And someone was just like, "Oh, Cassie, I love this photo of you. Like, I love
You
this photo of you."
see.
And it made me feel good. And I was like, I would, she's right. I was kicking and screaming and dodging
And I had
that
to sneak it in.
that shoot. And then it surprised even me. Like, I didn't even know the shoot was happening. And then I was told, "Okay, now you stand here by yourself." And I was like, "Wait, hold up." But when those photos came out, I remember even, I remember us, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember
Mhm.
even messaging the photographer to be like, "I hope you didn't Photoshop this, and
Yeah.
this, because
Yeah.
look at this. It's so good. She
Mm.
definitely Photoshopped
I
it."
remember this because I think it was about was it about your chin or something?
It was on
And
like my
you asked,
chin
and
or
I
like
was
something.
like, I can't remember what it was, but you asked
I
about it, and
also
I was like, I don't know. Ask the photographer, and you
And
asked
so
her.
I messaged her, Anna, her name is Anna, she's amazing.
Ah,
And
Anna.
messaged Anna and I was just like, "Did you Photoshop us? Because I hope you didn't." And she was like, "I touched nothing." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
so this is what I look like." Do you know what I
You
mean? Like
yeah.
there was a moment of like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Okay. And you're right. Like I saw myself in a way that I I don't see myself, and it was
Mm.
lovely. It was, I will
Yeah.
give you
You
that. I will give you
see.
that. It was
You
lovely.
see, thank you. I'll take it. So I think my whole point here is do you, boo? Whatever that looks like for
Mm,
you. This
yeah.
judgy feeling where you feel like,
Mm.
because now you want to stop where, because I went into the comment section and the very first comment, this girl was like, oh, Pamela Anderson deciding not to wear makeup feels like she's judging everyone who wears makeup. How we consign you? She's
No,
over
listen, but
there
again,
not
I've said
wearing
this
her
before.
makeup.
I've said this before, I will say it again. We need to dig deeper on the comments that arrive in the comment section, because immediately for me, that comment is screaming her own or his own
Of
insecurity
course.
loudly.
Of
Like Pamela
course.
Anderson is living Pamela. Pamela Anderson has not stopped to think about you for 1
For
damn
once,
second. And
like,
you're like, Pamela Anderson is shaming me. What? Like, who hurt you? Go and
who
heal.
hurt you? Yeah.
Who
And
hurt
look,
you? Go heal.
I definitely want to balance the point by saying that there definitely are some days, sometimes some of us who are hiding behind our makeup. Like
For
you
sure.
need
Yeah.
it because you're not okay with how you look, or you feel
Yeah.
puffy,
Yeah.
or you just
Mm,
don't feel good enough or whatever. There's a lot of us
mm,
hiding behind our power suits and our
mm,
nicely laid Brazilian wigs. There's a lot of us hiding behind it.
mm,
I'm not going to say that that's
mm,
not happening. The
mm,
work to be done there, I suppose,
mm,
is to learn to be okay with yourself. Like just
mm,
take some time with your face, how it came
mm,
out. Take some
mm,
time with your body and learn to accept that and be okay, like sit
mm,
in it and be okay with it before you
mm,
start to layer on all the goodies. Because you need to
mm,
be okay with who you are. Like underneath,
mm.
because underneath, we often call it wearing our face. I've said it to you, I'm like, I need to wear my face, which is basically me saying I need to wear my makeup.
Mm,
Underneath the face you're wearing, you have to be okay with who you are. And if you find that you're
mm,
not, then babes, you know the work that you need to do. But if
yeah.
you're okay with who you are, like you're happy,
Mm.
because I know there's people who will not be caught dead without a full face. I
Yes.
know for
I know
sure.
these people too. Yeah.
I know when we were at camp at NYSC. So NYSC is like you do like a 1 year paramilitary government service
Yes. Yes.
thingy-majig.
Yes.
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 So we'd have to get up at like 5:30 to go to the parade ground. This
Okay.
Han used to wake up at 4 to wear her full
Oh,
face. I'm not kidding.
no.
Complete with lashes and contouring and highlighting. And we're going
Excuse
to go
me?
stand under the sun, mind you. But we spent 3 weeks at camp. I never once saw her without a full face. Not once. Not
Sure.
once. So I know that
The
there's
only thing
people
that's
who
stopping me, that the only thing that's making me so shocked is just like the energy and the
the
effort.
energy, how much, and
Yeah.
this is something she was doing in the dark, mind you, with the light of her phone. It
That's
was not
impressive.
it. I know, like the skill that's required.
That's
So I'm just
impressive.
saying, if you have to work on you and work on loving yourself and being accepting of how you look, who you are, what your body is like, do that work. But don't let
Mm.
anyone tell you, if you're okay with yourself, don't let anyone tell you that, oh, it's because you're not confident. That's why you're not wearing makeup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, buy your
Please.
products, live your best life. People will be
Rest.
fine. Rest.
Rest. Do
That's the
less. Do
word.
less.
Okay.
Mm.
Number 3. Stop telling people who they should be with.
Shoo.
Now, I'll explain. So
Okay.
I went down this thread on Threads. Weird. This woman was saying how, well, again, I don't know how true it is, but then I went into like the comments and everything, and people were contributing to this thread. This woman was saying how she thought it was unfair that people were putting a lot of pressure on our latest Bridgerton couple. So to us on
uh
Bridgerton, it's Penelope
who?
and
Oh,
Colin,
Penelope and Colin.
but in real world, it's Nicola and Luke. I think
Could
it's
not
Luke.
tell you.
Um,
Could not tell you what that
People
bro's name
shipped
is.
them on the show and had now taken that out. And we're expecting that because Penelope and Colin got together, that in real world, IRL, that's what they say, right? In real life.
Yeah,
I'm
in
so
real
old.
life. You
In
are.
real
You're there.
life.
You're there.
In real life, Nicola and Luke must now be shipped. And people were putting pressure on them to be
Okay.
together.
Can I just say something here though? Okay. On this Nicola Luke, if that is his name, I don't know.
It
Okay.
is his name,
Is it? Is
I
it his name?
think. I'm
I
gonna
also
look
don't know.
real quick.
Okay, you look it up. I will tell my story. Um, on on this Nicola Luke maybe name thing.
Yes, Luke.
Luke,
Yes, Luke Newton.
congratulations. I had no idea. I had no context of what his name was going to be. Um, there were so many like videos and snaps of them caught in like close quarters and close together and holding hands and all of this in front of camera when they didn't think a camera was on them. There were a lot of those. So I can understand why people were maybe shipping them. Like I kind of get it.
Mm. No, shipping them's not the issue. But first of all, there is such a thing called publicity. And I don't know how
No,
it
I
works
work in
anymore.
PR, so
Exactly.
I'm very
I
aware.
don't know how it works anymore, but there used to be a time where your contract with the studio included you guys having to make public appearances, both the overt ones and the hot ones, just
Yeah,
to help the
yeah.
show. So I don't know if
Help
that's
the
what's
show.
happening or not. Number one. Number
It's
two, they have owned up
definitely
to
possible.
being really good friends. Like they're friends
Mm,
and they
mm,
love each other, but they're not
mm,
in love with each other. So,
got
like
it.
Nicola was saying, one of the reasons why the chemistry, it was so easy for them to work together is because they're genuinely comfortable with each other because they're friends. Right.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, they're friends to the point where, like, from what I've read online, she didn't want him to see her dress before the show, like her wedding dress on Bridgerton. He never saw that at any of the dress rehearsals. He
Oh,
saw it for the
wow.
first time when
As
they
the
were
door was
filming.
opening.
Yeah, because she was
Yeah.
like, I want to see his reaction. So, like, they're close, right? But
Cute.
they've both come out to say they're not dating, and shipping them is fine. We do
Yeah.
it. We always ship
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
whether
Yeah.
celebrities or actors or whatever. We ship people. But what this thread was saying was that there were people who are now being mean to them for not wanting to be together.
Oh, gosh.
That's where I'm having an issue. Where do you get
Ladies
off
and
telling
gentlemen,
people
just
who they should
as
be with?
as a collective, can we all just rest? Like, just do less. Like, for me, I'm like the energy required to go out of your way to create insults or mean comments about people who don't want to be together. It's got nothing
Mm,
to do with you.
it's got
Okay,
nothing to
your
do with
heart is
you.
broken because Penelope and Colin aren't together in real life. I'm
Oh, well,
sorry, but
you
they're
need to
not real
check.
people. They're not
Exactly.
real. Let's
Look,
do a
Penelope
reality
and
check
Colin
real
are
quick.
together. Penelope and Colin
Hmm.
are together. They will be
Fed
together forever.
forever. There you go.
Nicola
It's
and
done.
Luke are not. They don't
Hello.
want to be. Leave them alone.
As a collective, let's rest. Truly, let's rest.
And I remember just reading the thread and I was so confused. I'm like, why is this an issue? Like I'm also wanting to ask, how jobless are you that this is where you're putting your energies now? Is to get upset with someone because she says she doesn't want to be with someone else, and you're putting that energy online and you're causing chaos and you're just like going after people who don't even know you exist. So then today, after I decided I was going to talk about this, today I'm scrolling mindlessly because I'm awake at like 4:30 a.m. Don't ask me why.
Gosh, girl,
And I
even
see
you must rest.
I see this comment. I see this picture. Where was I? Pinterest? I was on Pinterest. That's correct. And then I see this photo from like High School Musical way back in the day of like Vanessa and Zac Efron. What are their names on the show?
Mm,
Troy and
Troy and terrible. I
sorry. It's
just
it's
don't know.
been ages. But anyway,
Troy
Vanessa
and
Hudgens and Zac Efron.
Gabrielle. Gab.
Sure, let's go. I don't know.
It's
Troy
gonna
and
drive me crazy.
Gabriella. Gabriella?
Is it Gabriella?
Oh God. Can you tell that we're old?
I just cannot remember.
I think so.
It is Gabriella.
Yes, it is
It's
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
So I saw this photo and it was actually from the from like the movie, like a
Yeah.
screenshot someone had taken of a scene. And it was the two of them, you know, all loving up on each other or whatever.
Mhm.
And in the real world, we know that they're not together. We know that she's married to someone else and I think has had her
Yeah.
first kid or something.
Okay.
I don't know what
I
he's
don't know
doing,
where Vanessa
but
Hudgens is in
he
the world.
no, I know where well, I know what's happening. Zach, I don't really know what's happening. I know he's done a new movie that I haven't seen yet. And anyway, but
I
they're
don't know.
grown. This High School Musical is like aeons ago. Many watchers have
So
passed
long
under
ago.
that
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Underneath this photo, this person leaves a comment and goes, I still think they should be together even today. Haibo.
Faces what?
Why?
Faces the love
Why?
you saw them do on TV. Didn't they date though? They did date in real life.
I think they did date again. Do we know if they dated or if it was PR? I don't trust
I mean,
anything
we
that comes out
don't.
of Hollywood. We don't
It's true.
know.
We shouldn't
But
trust anything that comes out of
we
Hollywood.
shouldn't trust it. We don't know.
But you,
Leave them alone. And for me, one of the thoughts that I had in that moment, I was just like, it's been so many years. These people have moved on and are happy, and you're still holding on to the idea that they should be together.
mm,
So, like, why? And then I was thinking, I was like, for people who have had very public relationships, but like those
mm,
very public relationships and those relationships were shipped by the masses, but
mm,
those very public relationships were also very toxic relationships and have
mm,
walked
mm,
away from it and have healed and are
mm,
doing better. Now
mm,
you meet them at a gala, at a concert or whatever, and you get the
mm.
chance to want to take a selfie or whatever, and the first thing you're going to say to them is, I still think you should be with your ex. And now you're going to drag this person who was healed from the toxic relationship back into that world because you're a fan and you deserve to say, what? I'm sorry. It just upset me. Leave people alone. You don't get a say. You don't get a say. We don't get a say in who you choose to be with. You don't get a say in
Yeah,
other people. It's the same thing with
fair.
shipping influencers or shipping people in your community or these two people at church who you think should
Yeah,
be together. Leave people
yeah,
alone. Stop shipping people. Ah,
yeah. It's true. It's true. You're definitely not wrong. And I think like it's one thing to ship celebrities. It's another thing when that turns to like people in your world and if you're someone who like I have been in this situation where people thought that I should be with someone and the
mm.
reason that they thought I should be with this person was because we were the only two black people in the group.
If
They were
only
like,
that was enough reason.
do you know what I mean? And now there's all this pressure for the two of us to date, to be together. And I'm like, basis what?
Because you
What
look good
is the
together.
no,
Because
I
you're
don't even
black
know that
people together.
there we go.
I'm just thinking of
The
the reasons that people will give.
only
Oh, you guys are
criteria.
so cute together. Oh, you guys have the right height ratio. Oh, you guys like the same music. Oh, you guys went to the same school. You guys are from the same place. If
Heibo.
only that's what it took to have a successful relationship.
Do you know what I mean? Is that the two of us are black. Anyway, what a jerk. But I I'm not friends with any of these people anymore. Just
As
to
you
be
should
honest.
not be, because
But
that's just dumb.
it's just dumb, 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 dumb. Anyway, so yeah, so I fully agree with you. I think I think let people make the choices that they want to make for themselves and then respect those choices.
Okay,
Mm.
number 4, and my last one. My
Mm.
last one.
Get it
Check
off your chest. Do it.
check in on your strong friends.
Yeah.
This thing where it's like, because Instagram reels, Instagram photos, vacation
Mm,
photos are hiding a lot of pain, are hiding
mm,
a lot of failure, are hiding a lot of drama, a lot of chaos. And if
mm.
you decide that my friend's life looks like it's together and so you
Yeah.
don't check in, you might be shocked.
Yeah.
Check in on your strong friends. You know the one I'm talking about. That friend that usually calls you to check on you. The friend you always run to when you need something. The friend whose shoulder you have permanently made a pillow out of. The friend who
Mm,
rescues you. Your immediate call if you ever end up in jail. You've got one call. This is who you're calling.
mm.
That friend, check in on them, because the
Listen.
strongest people are often left with nobody
Mm,
to lean on
correct.
because
You're so
everyone's so
right. And
busy leaning on them.
what I wanted to say was like before you even started listing the things of what this friend has been for you, the
Hmm.
first time you check in on your strong friends, don't lie. There was a name that popped into your head.
Girl, save.
There was a name of someone who popped into your head. We're going to take a pause right now while you send them a text message. WhatsApp them quickly. Do it now. Yeah.
Do
Reach
it
out.
now.
Do
Cass,
it
I
right
love
now.
when you lean into the violence with me.
In truth, because as you said it, I'm going, I need to text this person. I need to
Exactly.
text them right now. Like, I'm like,
Mm.
let me do it right now, you know? There was a name that popped into your head. There was a name that popped into your head. That's the
Check in on
person.
that person. Check
Check
in
in
on
on
that
that
person.
person.
Promotions at work does not mean they're not going through it. You know,
Mm.
their business thriving does not mean they're not going through it. They've got a husband. I was reading something and the person was like, everybody tells you that the ideal picture of adulthood is to be married, to have the white picket fence, the
Mm.
2.5, the 2.5 kids, and a dog. She goes, nobody tells you that the 0.5 kid actually grows into a full kid eventually.
True.
So now you've got 3 kids. And it
Yeah.
was just so funny for me because that was the reality she was struggling with, in that
Yeah.
moment. So I'm
Yeah.
like, it looks like your friends have it together. They've got the house, they've got the car, they've got the amazing husband, the well behaved, talented kids who are going to invent the next big thing. It doesn't mean they're not going through.
I'm
Every time
honestly
you pick
texting
up,
my friend
do
right
it
now. I'm
now.
literally doing it
Actually,
right now.
you know what?
I'm
We're all
literally
doing
doing it
this.
right now. We're gonna
Let's
take a
all
break.
do.
You do it.
Your strongest friends also need people to lean on. It
Mm.
it's it's so, it's so important to turn
Mm.
around and also sometimes be that person for them, because just because
Mm.
every time you pick up the phone to call them, they pick up. Every time you text them,
Mm.
they respond.
Mm.
Every time you
Mm.
are doing something, celebrating
Mm.
something, starting a new venture, they're there running
Mm.
around with you.
Mm.
Turn
Mm.
around and invest that same energy back into them. Do not
Mm.
leave your strong friends with nowhere to turn to when their world is falling
With nowhere
apart.
to land. Yeah.
With nowhere to land.
Mm. That's
These are
beautiful.
the things I needed to get off my
These are
chest
the things
today.
on top of your mind right now.
Top
I
of my
loved
mind.
I
There's like
loved all of
17
them.
million more, but let's stop here for today. Let's pause. We can do part 2 later, but let's pause for this is enough. Go and think about it, work on it. I'm just saying, like, there's always gonna be, for me, because the way it's been working for me is it's little things that call
Mm.
attention to what's broken in my life or what needs fixing. So like I'll be
Mm.
watching something on TV or I'll read a book or someone will say something to me and I realize, like, I'll go on this whole journey of this
Mm.
thing that I've taken for granted or this thing I need to
Mm.
change. That's
Mm.
where these came from. So
Mm.
just go think about it a little bit,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
don't let friendships stress your finances. Get out, get out, get
Mm.
out, get out, get out
Mm.
if you need
Mm.
to. What was the other one? Stop telling people who they need to be with. It's none of your business. You're free to ship them, but ship them personally. Ship them in your mind. Ship them in your mind, in your heart. Leave them alone to choose who they want to be with and go and live
Mm.
full, wholesome, happy lives.
Free lives. Yeah.
Number 3. I've forgotten all of the points. This is what happens when you've been talking for too long. The makeup one. Look, join Team
Live your
Pamela
best.
Anderson. Don't join Team Pamela Anderson. Live
Live
your
your best.
best.
Live your
Do
best.
whatever works for you. And lastly, please check in on your strong friends. Do it now. Do it today.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
don't let this moment pass. Do it right now.
Mm.
And come say hi. Come say hi on Instagram, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share on YouTube, Apple, Spotify. We would love to hear from you as well. Sorry, I was in rant mode.
Do not apologize.
Done now. That's left my body.
Wisdom bombs were dropped.
Thank you so much for joining us, and I guess we will see you pretty soon. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe anywhere and everywhere you find your podcasts. You can also watch and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, love you. Bye.